everything else out there, and you might as well look good doing it. So what we have for you is called Bogs.
Yes.
And the Bogs are going to come in 3 different styles. What we have are your clogs. We also have it available in your boots and your booties.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 different sizes and 3 different styles that are so cute. So Carrie, I get to choose. I bet Susan would want this one.
I think
in
so.
The strawberries. Look at this, Susan, isn't that cute? And then we also have it available in the, is that the flower, in the black flowers?
This is the flower.
Oh, so the flowers are the pink?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, and
that's
then
what
it's,
I'm wearing right now.
Black batik.
Yes, the black batik.
The black batik.
So you have 3 styles to choose from, and you also have 3 designs to choose from. I'm wearing the rain boots right now. I'm not sure if you can get a little
Those
picture
are just
down
cute,
here.
okay.
I gotta tell you,
I don't even care if they're for the garden. They're just cute.
I love them. They're not. They're not for the garden. Let me tell you what we have here. Okay, so you've got your 3 styles to pick from. They're only available in whole sizes. If you're a half size, like I'm a 7.5, I went up to an 8, and I'm super happy with the 8. It fits really, really well. So let's start with the clogs, because these seem to be a really great seller. First of all, if you don't know the Bogs name, it stands for quality. These are the highest quality garden shoes on the market. They have a lifetime guarantee. They are meant for durability, they are meant for comfort, and they are the last pair of clogs or of gardening boots or of rain boots you will ever buy. Because they have a lifetime guarantee, they make sure that they are completely safe and comfortable. And so you've got your clogs there. Now, these are our gardening boots. We call them the Harper Booties. And the reason that these are specific for gardening is because they have this elastic all around the sides. And so what that does is it makes it nice and tight around your ankle so that if you're out working in the yard, you're not gonna have the dirt and the water getting down in there. There's nothing I hate more than going into the garden and gardening and taking my shoes off and seeing the dirt under my toenails. I can't stand that.
You just spent all that money.
I just spent all that money.
That mani-pedi, right?
Yes, and because all of Bogs boots are completely waterproof, I can totally submerge it and my foot will never, ever get wet. Now, sometimes feet sweat, right? Because it's hot outside. One of the great technologies that Bogs has is something called the Ever Dry and the Max Wick. So what that does is, and we kind of cut open a shoe to show you what this is. It's got a 2-part system in here that's going to keep your foot really dry. The first layer here pulls moisture away from your foot, and the second layer eats up that moisture, and it prevents the shoes from ever smelling. It's unbelievable, the technology. Now, in the gardening boot, we also have this steel protection plate in here.
This is my favorite thing.
I know. It is so neat because if you're gonna be digging, like we have a model over here and she's gonna show you kind of what this is, but this steel plate in there, you can see as she's pushing her foot in, what that steel plate does, Alice, it protects her foot from bruising. So now no matter how many times she's digging into the garden, her foot is completely protected. And she looks cute at the same time.
Yes, she does.
Right.
So you've got a couple of choices as to which one, and we've got all sizes. It's 6 through 11. Do you want the tall one? And you know, I think, Harry, the tall one is for people who, if you do live in a rainy climate, if you do live in the muddy climate, if you do that, or if you live in an area that might have higher grass.
Right.
So maybe in your garden, not only is it, you know, higher grass, but you're walking around or you're tending horses, whatever it might be, then you probably want the tall one. So these are called the boots. If you want the medium-sized one, then this is the one you want. This is called the booty. And this is really made, again, this is not just, you know, a slide-on little rubber shoe.
That's the real deal.
Steel band right in here, so you can press on your shovel,
Yep.
and not hurt that arch of your foot. That's why it's so well made and easy to get on too, by the way, because it's stretchy. Inside, moisture wicking as well. So this is gonna be your booty. And then my favorite, I just want to slide into them. We have the clogs available
so cute, yes.
as well. Show them the clogs
Yes.
close up. And this is the black batik that you're looking at, which is so cute. But do you see how comfortable that's going to be? Comfortable, but at the same time, you know, maybe you don't want to step in the ants and everything else, you know, and you can get in trouble very fast outside.
Well, these have...
It's good to have protection.
100%, and I want you to notice the bottom of this shoe. This isn't like any other typical garden shoe. Notice how incredibly rugged this is. This has the best non-slip outsole of any gardening shoe that I have ever seen. And a lot of times when you're gardening, you are going from wet areas into dry areas. For me, for example, that's from my outside into my garage. It happens to be very slippery in there. Anytime I'm wearing sneakers or any other kind of shoe, I always slip. I have never slipped in my Bogs shoes. And these are great for gardening, but because we've got this great style and great design, you will find that you wear them everywhere. And I think that's why our clogs are so popular, because even though they can be meant for gardening, because they're so easy to slip on, and they're so durable and so cute, you will find yourselves wearing these, and these are your go-to shoes for almost everything that you do. Now with the rain boots, it's gonna rain, no matter what, right? That happens all the time. But you had such a great point. I, a lot of times, will go out in the morning and check out my garden. I just wanna check it out. You can see here, she's got hers on and she's out gardening, and she's just gonna, again, use that steel shank and get right in there.
I mean, what else are you going to do? You know, you're going to go out in your $80, you know, tennis shoes.
I know, right? And people
mess those
do.
up. Yeah, and then they look terrible. But in these, you're making an investment in something that you'll use over and over and over. They are just, they're so
And
cute.
there is a lifetime guarantee.
I know they're really, really practical.
And because rain
but they're
boots,
also just so stylish on top of it. And then you look at it, and my favorite feature is because out in a garden, you have to use a shovel. You're constantly using that shovel, and it hurts so much to try and really just push down on that.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And I love on the rain boots that we've got the great handles that make it easy to slide on. They're incredibly comfortable, and because of that great technology that they have in there, your feet aren't gonna smell, your boots aren't going to smell, your feet are going to be dry, and remember, always rugged and durable, a lifetime guarantee the last time you buy a pair of rain boots.
That's right. So make your choice now if you want the cute clogs, if you want the booties, or if you want the full-size boots. Any choice is going to be 3 flex payments. Carrie, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. They're so much fun. Thank you, Alice.
And hope that you did not miss that spray and grow, because, wow.